welcome back to Tinkerbell's Yarning. I know it's been a while, and I apologize for that. It's been a really rough few months for me. I was planning on restarting this on Monday, but unfortunately, and fortunately, I guess it depends on how you look at things, my school board is currently in rotational strike action, so the kids were home. It wasn't really very practical to be doing a video with a full house like that. Anyways, so I am back. That's absolutely for sure. Frequency, I'm not entirely sure yet. Depends on the day, taking it day by day. But yeah, I am planning on being back more often, closer to what I used to be. It keeps me busy. It makes me happy. I love seeing you guys. I love interacting with you guys. I love hearing from you guys. Thank you so much for all the love and the support. The Christmas cards were amazing. And Cindy, that little ornament, beautiful, went immediately on my tree, right? My kids fell in love with it. They're like, wow, one of your guys just sent this to us. So that was fantastic. Thank you so much. Also, I belated thank you for all the yarn that you guys sent for the red yarn project, for the red scarf project. Unfortunately, I couldn't get it off the ground last year, but definitely working on it throughout the year this year. Even if my daughters and I have to make the moment ourselves, we will get that up and going. So that is December 1st is World AIDS Day. And the Red Scarf program is bringing awareness to the AIDS epidemic that is still a problem, surfaced in the 80s primarily. For those of you that don't know or have never really thought about it, AIDS is actually transmitted from monkeys, and had nothing to do with sex in the beginning, believe it or not. It was actually traced back to a troop of monkeys that were being hunted for food, and it was actually the people that ate the monkeys that developed the disease, because it is a fluid transmittable disease, and then that was then transmitted through sexual interaction and blood, not transfusions, but blood interaction. So if you have a cut, they have a cut, you get AIDS. That simple. Anyways, it is still an issue in the world, and so those of you that know, I am a huge supporter of the LGBTQ. I am a big ally. Yeah, so I support World AIDS. Finding a cure, definitely one of those big things. Yeah, I'm a huge supporter of the community. I do everything I can for them. I'm an ally to several of my daughter's friends. This is a safe house for any of them to come, anybody in the community to come if they need it. And a lot of the groups at both of my girls' schools know that I am a support service as well. So that's good. Yeah, I believe in kids being, and people in general, being who they are and being comfortable with that and being happy with that. And I think it's extremely important for personal growth and for personal well-being to just be who you are and be comfortable with that. I know it took me many years following my divorce to really rediscover who I am. So I want people to stay who they are and believe in who they are. Anyways, that being said, and that those issues being taken care of, new on the books. So I'm still working on that. Well, actually, we're almost finished that ginormous project that I showed you guys in the update. My oldest daughter just has to put the finishing touches on it, and as soon as that's done, I'll post pictures for you. I'm working on a second one, though, which is part of that package. It's a peacock dress, so I currently only have the cape and the waist trainer finished and part of the top, so it's kind of in pieces, but when I get something a little bit more together, I'll show you guys that too. So the reason I was gone for longer than I had intended is I actually had an opportunity to put the patterns that I had been writing into a book. So that was fun. I did it as just a lark originally, and I showed my mom and my honey and my kids, and they were all like, oh my god. And then I took it into the store, Yarns You'll Love, and I showed them, and they were really excited about it. And I ended up setting up a date with Yarns You'll Love to showcase my books in store. Unfortunately, it was absolutely horrible weather. It was pouring rain, and there was freezing rain, and it was one of those days where you just didn't want to be on the road kind of thing. So that didn't really pan out very well. but they will be available on eBay actually. So here it is. Ta-da! This is the primary book. So this has got all the patterns, and this is Tinkerbell's Book of Tying Knots and Strings, patterns for crochet, knit, and Tunisian. Ooh, so that one is. I also have one for just crochet. Oh, here's crochet afghans and throws. And then I have a just crochet. And I also have a wearables. There we go. So those are all my current patterns, and I am working on a volume 2. I mean, you guys know me. I can't sit still for very long, and I've always got my fingers in some yarn and a notebook close beside me, and I'm always writing. So I'm working on volume 2 for that. Like I said, they'll be available on eBay. As soon as I get those up, I will post the link for you guys. Yeah. So that's it for today, I guess. For some reason, it felt like there was more. I guess not. Anyway, so as per usual, if there's any topics you want me to cover, let me know in the comments, or shoot me an email, binkerbellsyarning@gmail.com. Don't forget that S, because a lot of people forget the S, unfortunately. So it's binkerbellsyarning@gmail.com. So yeah, shoot me an email if you have any questions, or leave comments of any topics that you want me to cover. I'm going to try and resume a more or less normal schedule, but I can't make any promises on that. It all depends on the day-to-day right now. Okay, so yeah. All right, my yarnies, we'll see you later.